So this is the brand new Cardo Packtalk Edge. Now it's only just dropped this week and we're getting a very first look at this model. So let's unbox it together. We'll have a look what you get inside it, go through the features, compare it to the Packtalk Black, which is a model that I'm currently using. And yeah, let's see what it's all about. Nice. So it's a fully enclosed box, unlike the sleeve of the previous ones. I suppose a little detail. Nice design, still looks very on brand for Cardo, but you can put that to one side. So you get this nice sleek matte black box in here. That was nice. Cool, so first things first, look at that. Can you see that? So it's the new unit, and actually it's matte grey. So the previous models are a mix of like a shinier black plastic and silver. My Cardo Packtalk Black is all black. And it's a very different profile to before. I mean, let me just get you my Packtalk Black that I removed earlier. So yeah, it's definitely a sleeker, slimmer profile from Cardo. You'll notice something that is being removed. The antenna, that's now gone, gives you a nice sleek profile, but we'll come back and look at the features and the differences, the things they've changed on the Edge in a little moment. Let's continue looking through the box. A little bit here, lovely sticker, show off your, you've got one. All of the usual installation guides. You get a nice little leaflet with QR codes. You can go to the App Store and download the Cardo Connect app if you don't already have it. And then we've got your setup guides here. These will go through all of the things like, you know, the command buttons, you know, when you're getting familiar with it, what voice control options there are. So familiarize yourself with that before you sort of go out for a ride. Otherwise it can get really frustrating if you're like trying to remember what button does what and you've not learned it and you're just getting annoyed. So learn it before you go out. Cool. And then we're greeted with, again, just usual Cardo bits. There's nothing in these end boxes. It's all this center box right here. Get rid of that. This is where all the gubbiny bits are for fitting and all that jazz. So we have got a mounting base. We've got some speakers. We've got a microphone, different clamp, other bits and pieces. We have got a USB-C charging cable and a boom microphone. So let's have a look in the bag. JBL speakers, pretty much standard form for Cardo these days to offer JBL speakers with their flagship models and also some of the lower ones as well. I think from the Freecon 2X and above, you're getting those JBL speakers. These, although might look the same as previous ones, they have apparently been redesigned. There's new profiles and meant to sound a lot better. And actually with the new chips in the Packtalk Edge, it's now a Bluetooth 5.2 system, which is just the latest one. It uses less battery power and also gives you higher audio quality. So these should be a little bit better, but that's something that I'm going to cover. Like, this is going to be a first look and unboxing. We're just going to see what we're going to get, have a little look at it. I'm going to use it for a couple of weeks and then come and make another video just comparing the differences and see if any of those upgrades that Cardo have made are really beneficial. So yeah, we've got those JBL speakers. Now these are 40mm JBL speakers. There is a new rule with ECE 2206. I won't get into too much of the boring stuff, but it does regulate how big speakers can be. And I believe that Cardo are using the biggest speakers they can get with ECE 2206, which I think is 40mm by 10mm width. So, but that's a bit detail boring, but they're meant to be quite good. So just to compare, these are the ones out of my Packtalk Black, and these are the ones that you're getting in there. I don't know if that's slightly different size, but again, we can do a little sound test and see which ones are going to be better to my ear on my motorcycle and my helmet. I guess it's subjective, but I guess if I'm testing it, we'll see how we go. Cool. Right, on to the next bag. Here we go. So we have got a, I don't know what this is. Oh, it came in the same bag. I missed that. So we've got the clamp option and the adhesive. Obviously depends on how you can fit it to your helmet. Depends on which one you're going to use. And I suppose this is our base that the unit clips onto. And then we can just slide this in here. I hope if you did it the right way around. Oh, maybe I was doing it the right way around the first way. There you go, we're in. Oh, that's so much easier. Okay, so the mount has changed slightly. So you've got these two prongs, which I fumbled about for a while. These go in this way, and there's two little slots for each of those pieces. you'll feel it. You can feel it when it clicks in place. That then snaps in place there. And do you remember like on the old Cardos or like the previous ones, you'd have to like get a penny or something and stick it in and try and, well, there's just a little tab there. You just push that tab up and just pop straight out. Nice. How easy is that? That's so much easier. But this is their new mount. They've redesigned it. So it should be a little bit slimmer in profile. It doesn't have the big chunky box that clips into it. It's yeah, it's a bit of a slimmer unit, but this is the cool part. And it's solid on there. It is really, really well on there. To get it off, you push this front bit down and slide it. There you go. Oh, it magnets on quite good. There, have a go. It pulls, doesn't it? It's quite strong. Oh, satisfying. Nice. So that's the new air mount then. Oh, that's just going to be so much fun to play with. Now in the promo, because Cardo dropped a promo for this the other day, and I noticed all the riders were like, I get it's a promo, and they were just sort of clipping it to their helmet. They're like, oh, just, you know, clip, and then, you know, showing off how cool it is and how magnetic, and you don't have to line it up, you don't have to slide anything in, it literally just does it all for you. So you can just have it on the side of your helmet. You wouldn't even have to look, and just, oh look, it's clipped on and it's nice and secure. It locates itself. Although I'm just going to recommend, if you've got it off and you need to attach it, just do it before you put your helmet on. You can check that it's secure and it's, you know, safe in place. I don't know why you'd do it when you can't see it and check it. But hey, it's a cool feature to have. I really like it. It's pretty much foolproof. And yeah, it's a really cool feature from Cardo actually. It's quite nice, it's satisfying, it's fun to play with. To continue on from what's in that bag, you've got a little microphone which looks pretty similar to one that I've been using. Foam padding looks a little bit chunkier, but that could just be because mine's a bit used. But the microphone is supposed to be clearer. The quality is meant to be clearer. The noise filtering, so when you're riding along, all the wind noise and things, is meant to be a lot better, a lot more improved on this Packtalk Edge model. And again, the audio is just going to be clearer just simply due to that Bluetooth 5.2 chip. It's just a much better software, hardware, I'm not entirely sure exactly what it is, but the new Bluetooth 5.2 technology is just meant to completely blow old Bluetooth sound quality out of the water. We've got some alcohol prep pads. That's just for cleaning the surface of the helmet. If you're going to use a sticky mount, you want a nice clean dry surface so that can get the best chance of adhesion, and they'll be pretty much good. Those, you know, the sticky stuff they use on these are top quality. You know, it's not going to come off anytime soon, if at all. You also get Velcro pads for the speakers as well, so you can stick the Velcro into the recess in your helmet, and then these will just Velcro onto the back. These will just Velcro onto the back. It does help if you use the right side. Oh, and of course the boom mic. So that's pretty much everything that you're going to get inside your Cardo Packtalk Edge box. Standard run-of-the-mill stuff really for you know, a Bluetooth intercom. Again, it's designed to be a universal fit, hence the clamp and the adhesive mount, and all of this should pretty much fit most helmets. Oh, I've just noticed there are some sticky pads here as well with Velcro, and that's for sticking the mic in place. All the speakers, you can use the Velcro pads, or you can use the 3M sticky mounts. The DMC chip on this is a new 2nd generation chip, so again, it's meant to be a much better improved experience. So it's meant to be a lot easier and simpler to connect to other riders. Apparently it will pair within a second, which is pretty fantastic, but like the first initial setups and everything like that is meant to be a lot smoother, a lot easier. It also will connect up to 15 riders, which is pretty much standard as it was before, over the same 1 mile range. Of course, results may vary in the real world, but that's something I'm looking to test out this year. Get a few riders together, and then we'll see what the range is like on one of these. And again, with DMC, if you're not familiar, it's called dynamic mesh communication. If you think of Bluetooth as like a daisy chain, it's like everyone's connected in a line. And if you were to take a rider out of that chain, then that group is disconnected, it's split up. Whereas with a mesh, everybody's interlinked, everyone's connected to each other. So if a rider were to drop off, that group can still all chat to each other and have a great time. Then if that rider decides to come back and becomes back in range to the group, it will automatically repair them and, you know, re-knit the group together. So it's quite a cool technology to have. Some other cool features with DMC is you'll be able to share your music with the other riders in your group. You can also split off and do like a private group chat within, so if you want to talk to one rider one-on-one, then you can do that. Again, I'm not entirely sure how that works, but again, it's something I will look to try out and report back to you. Cardo also ditched the antenna antenna with the Packtalk Edge, going for a much slimmer profile, and that's not supposed to impact on the range. We still keep the same range as the Packtalk Black. So I wonder if maybe they increase the technology and could afford to get rid of the antenna. But again, that helps to reduce the overall bulk. And actually, I mean, antennas were so like 5 years ago, like seriously. So we've got a much slimmer profile. And actually, if you look around the Packtalk Edge, at the edge, there is nothing. It's just a sleek matte black. There's no ports, no nothing. Apart from if you peel up this rubber flap, there's a USB-C port. Cardo finally gone USB-C with the Packtalk. Now their Freecom range and the Spirit range, which have just dropped this year, they also have gone USB-C, and all the new 2022 Cardos will have over-the-air software updates. So you won't have to plug this into the computer anymore to update it. It's all done through the Cardo app, so it's nice, simple, easy. The only time you're gonna have to plug it in is if you want to charge it. Now there is a fast charging function with this. It will take 20 minutes of charging to give you 2 hours of talk time, which is pretty impressive. That is very quick actually. And the talk time is still 13 hours from the previous Packtalks. What you do get though is it charges within 2 hours. The old Packtalks took 4 hours to charge, so this is cutting the charging time by half. It also is supposed to have a longer standby time, so this will have a standby time of, I think it's about 10 days as opposed to a week from the previous models. So with the battery life, I'm going to see how we go on it. I'm going to take a bit of a closer eye monitoring how long I get out of it. With the Packtalk, I used to just take it off every week and just plug it in while I was sitting at my desk. Did it like every Tuesday. Never really got a low battery with it, so that was fantastic. But I'll keep a close eye on this. I'll do a little spreadsheet and monitor it and just let you guys know in the real world what sort of battery life am I getting out of this thing. There's a new voice control chip in this as well, so it should help it to be more responsive and understand people better. I know some people have a bit of a bugbear about the Cardo not understanding them properly. If you are having problems, make sure you check out our video on how to fix it. There's a little setting in the menu where you change the language from like Cardo US to UK, so make sure the language is set for your one, because by default they don't always come with the correct language for your country, and that can make a bit of a difference. We've got a video on how to do that. Check out the link in the description and go and have a look and see if you've got a Cardo Packtalk already, how to change it. That's a really nice rubberized plastic in there as well. And I'll just say, like, these buttons are more raised, like these are quite subtle. But you knew you were touching them with gloves on, but these are definitely, if you've got a nice thick winter glove, slightly more positive action. And the jog wheel is slimmer, so much slimmer jog wheel, slightly wider, again more aerodynamic in profile, so we should hopefully get a little bit less noise off of it, a little bit less drag. But again, it's going to be subjective depending on what bike you got, helmet, how tall you are, all that sort of stuff. And the click's just quite satisfying as well. The Packtalk Bolds had a 2-year warranty, and the Packtalk Black that I have has a 3-year warranty. This Packtalk Edge will come as standard with a 3-year warranty, so it's nice to see that Cardo have, I wouldn't say so much faith, but are going to back that for an extra year. It's just quite a nice function, and Cardo are pretty good at dealing with warranty claims anyway, so it's always quite nice that they've added an extra year onto that. To add onto that, I've not had an issue with using my Packtalk Black at all, and I use it pretty much every day, commuting, listening to music, and connecting with friends. It's been no problem at all. So when we come to talk about pricing, this unit is $339 on the dot. It's about £20 more, 20 or £30 more expensive than the Packtalk Bold that it's going to replace, which, yeah, it's increased, it's newer, it's a bit of tech, of course it's going to be slightly more expensive. It still comes in £20 cheaper than the Packtalk Black is though. And I'm not sure what's going to stay and go in the Cardo lineup, so we'll see how things pan out. So it's going to basically take over as a flagship, I think anyway. If you buy a Duo unit, that's £609 for the Duo set, so you're going to save yourself a sweet £69. As always with Infinity, if you buy an intercom with a helmet, you can save the VAT off the comms kits. That's going to take 20% off the comms. If you go in store, the guys in the shop will just sort it out there and then. If you want to make the purchase online, just give us a call and we can sort that out for you, no problem at all. But you're going to save 20% off if you buy it with a helmet. And hey, if you want an intercom, you might as well just buy a new helmet and then you get 20% off the intercom. So you've saved money. So that is the first look, the unboxing of the brand new Cardo Packtalk Edge. What an exciting little device. And I'm going to be using it over the next few weeks and report back to you. So if you want to see that video, go ahead, drop us a subscribe, ring that little notification bell, and you'll be notified of when that video drops. Thank you for now. Ride safe, have fun, and we'll see you in the next one. This feels slightly heavier. This one's a bit lighter. Old and busted. New hotness.